What up, guys, and welcome back to the Overkill Underground. Here we are, the Survivor Series, in episode 12.
Woo!
So, we lost Julia at the end of the episode 11. Michelle's crying, so we had a Michelle cry on episode 11, right at the end there. She was sad, her buddy went home.
Hate the criers.
So, we ended off the last episode with that. And then we came into the brand new episode. So, what were your thoughts on this, Lance?
What's happening, Chaz?
Not a whole lot.
Oh, hey, Lance.
Doing the show.
Yeah.
Doug, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm good. Survivor Nation.
Survivor Nation.
Love to see you out there.
What's up?
What's up?
So we start out night 29.
Yeah, it was just kind of like typical. Getting back to the shelter, Jason was, felt
Bumming.
like a lone man.
Yeah.
A man on an island, so to speak.
A villain without a cast.
Yeah,
That's what he was.
so
He
to
was a
speak.
villain without a supporting cast. That's what happens to the villains. You live in high life, and then without your supporting roles, you got nothing.
I almost thought at the beginning that Jason and Michelle might somehow group together.
I got a hint of that a little bit.
Just right at the beginning, and then nothing really
smart move.
materialized from that.
Yeah.
But the obvious was the Aubrey, Joe, Sydney, and Ty. That foursome right there.
They started off the
seemed
episode.
unbreakable. That foursome seemed.
I don't know. Sydney seems like she's ready to get rid of Ty quicker than Aubrey.
Yeah,
is.
absolutely. Yeah.
Would you agree?
Right. Oh, yeah. Sydney doesn't like hearing.
Anyway, they get it
midway through this episode.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Right,
she's
right.
done.
Anyway, they get
as soon as he makes his
they get
demands.
into this, and Ty, I don't know what's going on, but he's playing. His game is going downhill.
He's kind of shredding himself.
Yeah, he's not looking as solid as he was a couple of weeks ago.
He's like
As
successfully
a
playing
winner.
the worst
Now-
game.
Now it's looking like
Letting
he's
it go.
kind of somebody you want to take to the end. I don't know. That's just me.
I still don't think so. He's making a lot of enemies in the jury.
He is making enemies.
big time. But at the same time, the guy still has allies on the jury. He's still got a little bit of friend zone
Absolutely,
stuff
yeah.
going on. But I feel like he's playing the worst game in the best position right now. He's in the best position, but he's playing the worst game.
There was no need for him to share that information that I have a extra
Oh,
vote
yeah.
with Joe. and
Yeah.
Terrible
Aubrey.
Yeah.
move.
There was no need for that.
Terrible
No,
move.
Ty has
I haven't-
shared quite a
and we're-
bit too much.
Yeah. And we're going to vote them. We're voting them out, and the three of us are going to the end. I'm going to do this week, and next week I'm going to play my idol. I got the idol, and I got a next
The what? He was going to play the...
my idol.
yes,
Yeah.
the idol.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, just playing a bad game at that point. I mean,
You can't say it any better than that.
Do you think it was a bad move for
that
him?
was a terrible move. If I was Aubrey, I would have ran to Sydney and said,
Well, I don't disagree saying
"We're-
that was
we're
a
get- we're
that
getting
was
rid
a
of-
bad
We're getting
move.
rid of Ty
Yeah.
right now. He's going home with an idol in his pocket. Bye-bye.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to vote, and we saw that because his extra vote meant nothing.
Do you think it was a terrible move for him to kind of make the group decision?
It sure was.
Oh, yeah. You never do that, no matter where you're at.
I don't,
There should have been more of a vote.
hasn't he watched? Yeah, hasn't
As
he
far
watched
as-
this show
I mean,
before?
Right. You
It
never
obviously,
do
it
that.
obviously, it sent
Especially
Sydney up.
when
But
you're
I think
bucking
I
heads
think it
with
was
everybody else. Everybody else is going.
the
no,
way Ty
no,
is though.
no.
I think it was innocent. In his defense, I think it was an innocent thing. Like he just figured that's what the group was thinking. That was kind of.
I would have believed
maybe,
you on that 4 weeks ago. Not now.
Right.
I think
right.
he's getting cocky, and he's got all this stuff in his pockets. He's got the cards to play. I think right now, Charlie.
I mean,
it's
he
just
could be. Yeah,
cockiness
he.
right
Yeah, he
now.
could be. Right. He could be blowing his game
It's
just by
overconfidence.
getting overconfident, and he's kind of letting things slip away. But I do kind of feel just the way Ty is in his own game. It could have been an innocent type of just, let's let's vote Michelle. Let's do it.
No, he really wanted to
So-
get rid of her.
So I mean, he
And then
really
tried to
really
hide
did.
it
Oh
when
yeah,
she showed up.
Without
She
a
showed
doubt.
up. He's like, we're just sweep
No,
it under
that's
the
not-
rug. We're in
no.
the ocean.
Yeah.
Don't
Here she
don't
comes.
talk
Don't talk about
it.
it.
Yeah. Don't talk about
And
it.
she's like, oh yeah, Jason, right? Oh,
Right.
obviously, everybody's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
Jason. He's
He's
got to
going
be.
home. He's
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
go.
Without a doubt, he's going home.
You know.
Yeah.
But we had a good. What was that? The reward challenge was pretty cool.
That was very cool.
Seeing the old man struggle there for a little while.
Yeah,
he does good,
Joe.
but
he's through that.
He's up. What is he? 71.
Yeah,
71.
That
So
man,
he does pretty good. That was jumping from like platform to platform.
When he started,
swimming,
he looked fantastic.
his ass was hanging out half the time.
Yeah, they were censoring
when he
all
started
that out,
Survivor
right?
30 days ago. He was built, muscles.
Yeah,
now
no
he looks
kidding.
like a 70-year-old man.
How
Yeah,
much
he
how
does.
much weight do you think he's lost?
I bet he's lost 30
Plenty.
pounds.
30 pounds. Yeah, man.
Maybe not 30.
20.
I bet you
could say 20.
15, 20.
15,
I never
20.
thought a man could get grayer.
Yeah.
He got grayer out there.
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
he's
My
definitely
goodness.
Looking
man.
knocked
flabby.
off a couple of years of his life.
Oh, man. And then
Survivor was
not-
a tough game.
Not
yeah.
years to spare either.
No, yeah.
Let's say
No,
that.
yeah,
At
yeah.
70, you don't have many to spare.
No.
But how impressive was Jason's team?
For $1 million, he's going.
Oh,
for
they
it.
were good.
Yeah,
they were
but
good.
Jason was great.
That
They
team
did
was
amazing.
a
The
machine.
maze. They
that
just
maze
yeah.
was very
they,
cool.
It
Sitting
was
in
that
the
was
ocean.
that was a pretty sweet idea to do.
Yeah, split when
So
they
I like
split.
that a
Remember,
lot.
Jason was
Right.
going like split, and
Yeah,
they
he was
had to
directing-
Ty and
directing traffic
Sydney
and-
running. Was it Sydney?
Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle, and they were running,
Michelle.
and then they'd split it, and then the ball would go through that little gap.
Yeah.
Every
Yep.
time they ran, that was a brilliant move.
Yeah.
He was
they
really
played-
going after
Jason-
it.
They played real good. Yeah.
Jason was. He was a tough out. He was a
Yeah.
tough out today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
And
He was.
I made the comment last weekend.
I'm all right with it. Though.
I made the comment
Me
at
too.
the last podcast. What a sharp tongue he had.
yeah.
And we started the episode, and he's sitting in front of the camera, and he
Not
said,
saying nothing.
"No." The first thing he says is, Everybody knows now that I have a sharp tongue." In that he said, "I get mothers
Yeah.
to confess and rat out their children.
Great line.
I got a
Yeah.
sharp tongue. I can talk."
Great
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great line.
That was a great
Yeah,
line.
that was good.
That was
I
fantastic.
get mothers to rat out their children.
Yep.
And he
Yeah,
does, I
yeah,
bet.
yeah.
Being a bounty hunter.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
absolutely. Right. You're going in and getting all that. So he's got that mentality to really manipulate people and
and
sweet
he
talk
already
and,
he did it. He
and
did it
do
last
that, you know,
week
right.
by making Ty look like the bad guy in the jury.
He did a great job
yeah.
of that.
And then
Really
when
did.
we get to the jury this time, Ty makes himself look like the bad guy. I mean, he just played a terrible
Yeah.
last couple of days.
Oh, yeah.
Just terrible.
Oh, God, so bad.
He's looking like the bad guy now.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason's gone. The bad guy's gone. But it's
Ty's the bad guy.
now he's
We
kind
got-
of looking like the bad guy.
We have a new
Yeah,
bad guy.
we had said
We
at
got-
the end of the
we got a new
episode,
bad
I was
guy.
like, we got rid of the villain, or did we?
You're right.
Really,
He's still in it.
is the beautiful Ty.
Yeah, the beautiful
You
Ty
know,
is
the dark side now.
no
devious
kidding.
little villain.
I mean, right? The
It seems to be.
idol poisons people, just like the One Ring.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, right?
The idol is poison.
It's just terrible. And then that reward was, it was Ty written all over it. The animals,
Yeah.
but then they went right to Jason,
Yeah.
petting the elephant, doing the monkey crap.
I thought it was going to be Jason's round this actual episode here.
When they
I
went
really
for the
felt
immunity.
the immunity challenge, and we'll
get to the
Yeah,
immunity.
we'll get to the immunity challenge.
Yeah.
But we had the thing with Joe and Aubrey and Sydney thing going on too, where Joe, Sydney, they're kind of together. Or they started to have a little quarrel. With the fact that and then Aubrey is trying. She's kind of stuck in the middle of this thing.
Where they were back
And-
at camp, yeah, where the other three are visiting with the.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they're
And the
so
boy-
Joe wanted to burn the
Joe was
freaking
being-
place
and
down.
Joe
So
turned into an old man.
anything- right?
Put it
Anything.
under there. Put it under there.
Do I grab
Put
it?
What?
Yeah, she was.
The only thing is there. Put it under
yeah,
there.
Do I grab it here? Yeah, it's the only thing there. Just grab it.
right.
We're trying to get this fire going.
Also, yeah, you tell Sydney to do anything though. That's
no.
it. It's
Oh,
game
no,
over.
She does. She don't.
She don't
want.
want. She don't want to take orders from Ty. She don't
No,
want to take
she
orders
ain't
from
taking
Joe.
She
no
wanted
And I
that
would have to say,
coconut.
Joe did seem to kind of be like, bro, what are you doing? Come
Yeah,
on,
turn
pick
into
it
an
up."
old man.
I think he was a
And
little
he is, right.
frustrated from the challenge. I think the man realized
And
like
I'm sure that's
he's not
part of
young
it.
anymore.
I'm sure that's
and
part
he
of it.
came back and he was like, damn it.
I was crawling
He's
like a baby on
yeah,
that thing.
My ass was
Yeah.
hanging out the whole
couldn't
time.
Yeah.
Like, damn it. that sucked, And he's like, let's get this fire going.
It was rough. Yeah.
Grab some freaking wood, would ya?
Yeah, you girls go get wood.
Yeah. There's no time for crying out here, It's like, that man was crazy.
Sit here and sulk like an old man.
Right. It was awesome.
And he was sulking.
Oh, God, was he sulking.
He was.
I really think it was the challenge that got to him. Like, you just realized like he was beaten.
There you go.
And then when they got to immunity, thank God they didn't have the spell Maserati because he was in a lot of trouble. I mean, goodness gracious.
Dear, he had a tough time in the immunity challenge.
3 times he took the wrong letter out.
I'm telling you, man, that guy.
The first thing that goes is the mind.
The funny thing is, immunity was like laid out perfectly, and then once you spilled it, you had to bring it back and just like
scramble
screw
it
it
up.
And you scrambled it.
Yeah.
So he was just grabbing.
Immunity
does not end in an I, but it might, in
Yeah.
Ty's world, but it just doesn't end in Joe's world like that. It doesn't end in an I, it was
that
perfect.
was too funny, man.
It was perfect.
It was ridiculous. Yeah, the immunity challenge, that was good. How they had to balance the whole thing. Real neat challenge. I don't think I've seen that challenge before.
Pulling. It was
letting some slack down because you have this platform and you had to. It seemed like you were balancing the letters on the middle of that platform.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the rope had a lot to do with balancing that weight. That rope had enough weight that you had to manipulate how much rope you were kind of leaving loose. At the same time, when you came back, you had to have more. You had to pull a little tighter because you didn't have the rope pulling down with you. It was
right.
A
very
slack
interesting,
and strain type.
Very interesting challenge. And then of course you had to spell immunity from the top down. Mm-hmm. And for Joe, that was the that was the biggest challenge.
Lance kept going. This is an old man challenge. Well, old people usually know how to spell.
It was an old man's challenge.
The poor guy.
All he was doing was holding the rope, and he was shuffling his feet.
Time.
Oh yeah,
shuffling his old man feet. No, just holding the rope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was doing good. I knew he was going to do it though.
He was.
Doug was the first one to call. He was like, he'll drop it.
Oh yeah.
Just doesn't have the endurance.
But then everybody started dropping out, which was awesome.
Well, what was amazing? Yeah, what was amazing was the fact that you've seen, Sydney falls. She's falling behind, and then she's first place. Jeff is freaking out, and everybody's just kind of like, this is
Probst is and he's commentating it beautifully.
He does a great job. Yeah, he does a great job.
Yeah, you were on the edge of your seat because Sydney was going so slow, and damn, Jason caught all the way back.
It's like Jeff knew.
He caught all the way back up with her passer. Put the last letter
Amazing.
on. All he had to do was
away. He just
all he had to do
was
get to the platform.
And Jeff knew what? What were you saying? Jeff knew. You were going to say Jeff knew something about that. He knew.
It's almost as if he seemed to know that what. Sydney is the one that's really taking her time. She's really paying attention to this whole thing. Because when they're making those games, they're tested out by professional testers, people that always, and what it is people that want to sign up for Survivor and just never get on the show. Mm-hmm. They end up calling a couple of those people and saying, hey, you're going to be a game tester, and they come out and those games are done over and over and over by groups of people that are just professional game testers. They get hired by Survivor to do it.
Sure.
And so Jeff has seen these people play all these games, and Sydney's gameplay was probably the closest to what he probably saw other people winning it.
Right.
As the pre-trial possibly. I can't say that for sure, but it almost was as if he seemed to realize Sydney's. He keeps on saying she's falling further and further behind, but he kind of made it sound as if he had a feeling she'd be the one that was going to be on top.
Yeah.
And it seemed like that to me. I could be wrong, but as you saw it go along, Jason really did awesome at it. He did a great job.
Yeah.
But as you've seen, everybody dropped out.
How many times did he spill it? Once or
it was
twice?
It ended up being
twice. I think he spilled it twice.
Yeah, he spilled it twice, and he came all the way back to that.
And he did. He did a good job coming all the way back. Yeah, he did a great job.
It was probably the challenge he did the best in. These two challenges, the reward and the challenge, those were his best performances by far. You kind of needed to.
Excuse me. You kind of needed to get rid of him tonight too, by the way, because he is a very strong competitor.
Let's say, Lance.
Yeah.
Let's say you
challenge.
don't vote him out here. He gets the upper hand again. He gets
does.
the upper hand. This
Absolutely.
If you want to give him the upper hand, this was the time to do it, and he would have definitely taken it and busted through tonight.
And him winning
reward,
him winning the reward, that boosted his confidence a lot right there. I mean, that really, and I figured they would, when they were on the reward, he would have talked more strategy.
I don't think either of them
but I don't
wanted
think he
to.
really. I really just don't think the option. was
Michelle
there. He
was
would have
seeing
taken
through
advantage. I think. Right.
Ty fell for him though. Ty was
He
like,
did
I really like Jason.
Yeah.
He was falling for it. Michelle saw right through it. But Ty, he was.
I'm starting to soften up.
Yeah.
I'm starting to soften up.
I might give him my idol tonight.
I might give him my idol.
My extra vote to Michelle.
Yeah.
She need to go home.
And he walks up to Jason and says, I'm voting Michelle.
Yeah.
I have an extra vote.
Oh, he just ran over to him.
Oh, yeah. With the little speed
He pranced
you stay in
over
the game,
there.
you vote for Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning fast prance.
And then we talked to
Straight to Jason,
Jason. He's like, I'm voting Joe.
Yeah. The one vote
I don't even
for
know what
Joe.
Ty's doing. I'm not going. A little sneaky bagstabber. I'm not listening to a word he's saying. I'm voting Joe.
Oh, yeah. He's got no reason to trust him. Got no reason. And he's not going to get Ty. He's not voting for Ty in the jury. That's one vote for Ty. Scott's not voting for him. Julia's not voting for Ty. That's 3 already.
Yeah, Ty's screwed.
You said Lance mentioned a good point. Debbie's going to vote for a girl.
For sure.
We got to start switching the game and talking about jury votes. At this point.
Unfortunately,
Debbie will only vote for Aubrey. I'm pretty sure. That's what I think is going to happen. If Aubrey makes that'll be the only person that Debbie votes for.
Aubrey has a good shot of winning this, and Michelle does. We got some good heavy hitters here. And once Jason's cleared out, though, there's no clear evil other than maybe Ty coming out.
Ty
There's
is
really
Ty is the.
He's the evil one.
I feel
Ty
like
is
we're
evil,
missing
and
it,
I think at this point, Ty's not. English is not his first language. He's not going to be able to go to the end and talk his way that I played the best game. That I deserve the $1 million.
Right, and that's coming through now. The way he's speaking to people, and he can't defend
his communication
himself at
skills are not.
Yeah,
he's not the most tactful with the limited language that he has.
There's a big group, and then there's a smaller group inside the big group, and you're not part of it.
Right, and when you can't speak it very well, when you can't articulate what your ideas are, your actions mean that much more.
Yep.
Maybe he does need to shake things up. Maybe he does need to, because we see him.
Well, he's massaging
Well, I've been thinking about.
Would you massage Michelle? I'd massage Michelle.
Right.
I'd massage.
Give it
I
a
think.
shot.
I think.
Sydney. Who would you massage? Michelle or Sydney?
That's a tough decision. I don't know which one I would. They're both. I massage them both. I got 2 hands.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, goodness. Why do I got to choose?
Yeah, I guess you don't. Okay, go ahead, Chess. Sorry.
Well, Ty got his 2 votes in for Michelle.
Yes, he got his 2 votes in. Joe got his vote from Jason.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Ty's
I don't know.
votes. Again,
It doesn't. Jason's vote doesn't make much sense to me.
Like I said,
But
Jason already clocked out. He said he didn't, but he already did.
You would have thought Jason would have voted for Michelle.
Yeah,
but he didn't trust Ty.
Yeah,
so
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He clocked out anyway.
But
he really did.
But if he sat at the jury and listened instead of sitting there with his thumb up his butt, he would have realized that there was a breakage between Ty and Michelle, and he would have kind of caught on and said, "Yeah, I'm going to vote for Michelle." But would that have been? That wouldn't have been enough, would it?
No, it would have been 3-4, but nonetheless,
yeah.
Ty
like
wasted
I said,
a vote.
It didn't
Ty
matter.
It's not the fact that Jason didn't vote for
Right,
Michelle.
right.
It's the fact that Ty wasted a vote because he was too stubborn and he had to make the decision who was going home tonight. He's just playing a bad game. He's losing the game before our eyes. The game was in his hands.
It was.
It was a couple weeks ago when there was Jason and Scott and him. Hindsight, he probably should have took Jason and Scott to the end.
Yeah.
And at this
Yeah,
point,
without a doubt.
But we just couldn't stand those guys.
no, they were bad guys.
We just couldn't stand
Now
them.
he's like the last of the bad guys.
Well, yeah, he did put a fire out.
Oh, yeah.
He did put a fire out. Nobody knows about that for some reason.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, nobody really did know about that. Correct.
Everybody just
But
what happened?
he
There's
has
no embers.
Yeah,
is it cold?
Right when he comes up and plays stupid about
wet.
The fire. And that's another thing too. I mean, he kind of makes things obvious in that way. He kind of gives himself away a lot of the times where same thing with the fire.
So Ty gets in trouble. Well, Ty puts out a fire, nobody finds out, and Joe wants to build a giant one, and he gets in trouble. What's going on here?
Yeah,
hey, you can't please women.
You just there's no winning.
No winning.
There's no winning with the women.
Put that under there.
Yeah.
Put what? That.
Yeah, it's the only thing over there. It's it. It's wood. Put it in the fire. I mean,
there's nothing else there. That thing right there.
Oh boy, was he grouchy?
Oh, he was grouchy.
Oh boy,
crotchety, crankety old man.
And he's only voting one way. That's with Aubrey.
Yeah,
that's it. The guy, you might as well put Mark.
That's all
in
there is to it. Yeah.
Sydney was a little salty with Joe, but right at the end, she walked up to Joe and said, "Listen, this is, what do you think of Joe? I mean,
yeah, right. I think they hashed it out.
Yeah, she's hashed it out. I think she's playing a good game.
Sydney's playing a great game.
Mm-hmm. I don't.
Yeah.
Can anybody win this game?
Sydney, so we had
anybody
Aubrey
win this game?
Oh, yeah. Well,
you got plenty of winners there.
And Aubrey, she cried also.
Oh God.
And that was basically because of Sydney.
Speaking
of kind of, to a certain extent.
Speaking of which,
we got to talk about this.
She goes, when Sydney goes, well, if it came down to it, which way would you go? Their way or with me?
Right.
And she goes, it's like Sophie's Choice. Whoa. No, it's nothing like Sophie's Choice, you stupid idiot. This is the game of Survivor. You're voting somebody off $1 million.
Yeah.
Sophie had a real flippin' choice, for God's sake. You know what Sophie's Choice was?
No, what is it? You keep talking about it.
Tell us.
Sophie was she was a Nazi, she's a
yeah.
Jew,
yeah.
and she was in Nazi prison camp, and she had to make a choice. As she was walking away, they said, you get to choose one of your children, the boy or the girl. One of them's going into the fire and one's staying.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a bad... is Aubrey Jewish?
Whatever she is. She's
an
idiot.
Jewish?
I'd vote her out just for making that
I don't know,
reference.
but she's an intellectual, so of course she's going to say something stupid.
That's true. Yeah.
She's going to say something dumb to really, I mean, that doesn't even...
Sophie's Choice.
Right, something that doesn't even compare.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
playing a game for $1 million, and you're basically on
and you're going to have to watch
a 39
to find out what Sophie's Choice was. Because I'm not going to tell anybody.
Right.
Watch it if you need a nap.
You can watch it on flipping YouTube or something.
Right, probably. Yeah.
Just don't fall asleep during Schindler's List.
They got spoilers out there.
But this is the second time, though, that we've seen...
Yeah, you did spoil that movie, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
With the choice?
I'm sure there's more.
Do you know what the choice is?
You just told me what the choice was.
Well, do you know which way she chose?
No.
I'm sure,
there you go. You got a 50-50 chance, kid.
Got you there. Got you there. Yeah.
Watch the movie. You'll find out.
I'm not going to watch it.
I'm not going to
there's another choice that she has. She has the choice to be with the man who loves her, or the choice to be with the man she loves, which is also another big choice.
Ooh, I like that. That seems more intriguing.
Another tough choice, yeah.
That's after she murdered one of her children.
So Aubrey has a tough decision. Yeah, just kind of like that.
Yeah, just like Sophie's Choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just right. Yeah,
just like it. I don't know which way to vote.
What does Aubrey do?
It's not like she's. Huh?
Is Aubrey what does she do?
Is she a college student? Yeah. What does she do? Does she have an occupation?
What is she?
I would be.
I think she's just a nerd.
She just
she's a cute nerd, though. I mean, for being a nerd, she's not too bad.
She's shaping up.
Okay.
Yeah, she seemed right. Once she shedded the weight, she seemed to be more attractive.
Just the crying is really. You don't see Sydney crying out there. Sydney's stepping it up.
Right, and this is the second time now, also too, that we've
Sydney
seen.
looked fantastic when she got there on day one, and
she's looking even sharper now.
I know.
She's looking.
Holy mackerel!
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. All that's left is
brother.
Well. All the fat fell away, and all there is just muscle.
Yeah,
just straight muscle on that girl.
Toned up.
She is just straight muscle.
She is.
But with the second emotional breakdown, that's the whole thing too. It was like an emotional thing again. Obviously, she's out there overthinking things. I think Aubrey will start to let the game slip in the next episode.
I like that.
I think that's what I see because
I like that.
her emotions again.
Absolutely, her game's going to slip.
Because we're so late in the game, I thought she really had control of that. But now that you see her losing it again, we can see how she might start thinking a little too much, and she's gonna overthink the fact that she's gonna think that she lost the game already, and she's gonna pound that into her own head, and she'll start to slip.
Will Joe ever leave her side? I mean, will we see Joe?
Joe's a non-player at this point.
I mean, God.
Nobody cares what Joe has to say.
Not enough to make it?
Sydney doesn't. Sydney
Ty's
doesn't
going to play his idol.
Sydney doesn't care. Everybody knows Ty is going to play the idol. For sure.
Well, that's with 5 people left, so he's still got to survive one more vote.
But he might play it for Michelle.
No way.
No
way.
I don't know about that massage. How many times have we watched the next episode?
Ty's in the final 4.
So deceiving.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, he's there.
Will he make it to the final 3? That's the real question.
At that point, I think you want to take him to the final 3.
I think Michelle.
I think you want to take Ty.
Absolutely.
I think, and I am hoping
I don't know if you
Michelle
want to go with
has
Joe.
a decent.
But
I'm
Joe's
hoping,
really not playing the game.
You could take Joe.
You could take.
You
Joe.
could
He's
take
a
Joe
loser,
easily.
too.
Yeah, for sure.
You like taking Mark the chicken.
Joe's been on vacation. Yeah, you got
Mark the chicken is
he showed up
astonishing
again.
to me because it's amazing. He's eating better than they are.
Yeah,
and he's supposed to be the food.
He got a hashtag today too. Yeah,
and I mean, do you see the size? He got like 3 meals today off of one grub.
Did you see the size of that grub?
It was huge. It was like
Size of your
it was
thumb
two
or some
yeah,
shit.
two
It's
thumbs
bigger than
put
Doug's
together.
pecker.
How do you know what that looks like?
How do you know?
Goodness gracious.
But it is. It's astonishing to me that Mark is still alive. I don't even understand how that's possible. Well, and that we're here at day 32 too. So we got 7 days left.
7 days left.
7 days left. I'm thinking 2 episodes left.
Well, it's got.
I would imagine we'll grand finale into episode 14.
Right. I think we'll do probably next Wednesday and then a Sunday after that.
Yeah, right.
Probably do like a
Sunday special, 2 hour.
That could be
2.5.
That could be. 5 people left.
Why is Joe the winner? Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Seeger is telling us.
Well, I'm trying to listen to it, guy.
What's
Joe's starting fires, getting food.
He's hustled in all the immunity challenges.
And he's 70 years old.
I don't think it'd go.
You never know.
Never do it. No,
Depends on who he goes to the end with.
My opinion is that Joe really doesn't have a chance at this point in time.
I don't either.
He's been a non-player. The jury will never vote for him for the fact that
they don't even know who he is.
He's done plenty. He's done plenty around camp, but that's all he's been good for. He hasn't played a game.
Yeah.
He hasn't been in the game and played. He's just followed everything that everybody has decided for him.
Unless he
that
comes
has
out,
been his game.
Unless he comes out and
unless he comes out with Ty and Michelle on the next episode.
Unless he comes
that would be his game.
No, unless he comes out and
that would be his game.
Go to the end with those 2 snakes.
That would be his game.
He's got to backstab somebody. That would be awesome.
He's got to do something
to really break out. He'd have to take out.
That's my prediction for next week. Joe wisens up, goes with Ty and Michelle, screws over Sydney and Aubrey. Aubrey gets voted out.
That would be awesome, and then he could build a fire as big as he wanted.
Yeah, he could. That would be a good move for him.
And then the last episode, Sydney, of course, she grabs the last immunity, and obviously she's in the final 3 with probably
Ty and Michelle.
Ty and Michelle.
Joe and Michelle.
Michelle, I have a good feeling she'll be in that final 3.
I think Ty's gone.
With the immunity idol in his pocket? Or
no, he'll play the idol, but
so
Ty
2
will
weeks
be
from
gone.
Now. Or tomorrow.
Ty's
or
not going to make the end.
Even
if he does, he's not going to win. Doesn't matter who he's with. He's just his language gap between somebody that
I think he'll make it to the final 3 though.
Even if he does, I don't think he's going to be able to.
I don't think he'll win either.
Enough. He's just going to. I think it just sound a little too
like you're
callous. to the jury.
Right.
Almost like you're calling the help desk for AT&T.
I don't think he'll convince them enough that he played a kind or a wise enough game. I don't know. I just don't think he's going to be able to talk his way into $1 million.
No,
think
right.
other people will.
He's not right. He could sell himself on how he was just focused on the game, but he has been the backstabber to every alliance that he's had, and you really got to have a slick tongue to kind of convince the jury that, hey, I was the number one game player. I was able to stab everybody in the back, make every big move, and still make it to the end. That's kind of impressive.
People
in itself.
liked me halfway through it.
If he can sell it,
you probably could sell it.
Right.
I probably could sell it,
but
I don't know if Ty
he can't articulate.
Can articulate.
Yeah,
there
he can't.
He
can articulate.
If I can articulate it.
And it would be tough.
I don't know if I could. Definitely Ty couldn't.
It would be tough for somebody to sell.
The
fact that you kind of flipped on everybody, but still you made it to the end. Now put in words to as why you got there, and that's what gameplay is all about when it's playing Survivor. That would be the real point.
So at this point in time,
so who's going to go home next week?
Let's
predict next week's exit. Go ahead, Doug.
I just wanted to say, so we would agree then that Jason's elimination tonight was probably a good idea.
I would say
with Ty
so.
taking the role of being the ultimate bad guy at this point.
For all the girls' sake,
getting rid of Jason.
Jason
at this point,
expected to go
probably
home.
the best.
I thought it was probably
Jason expected to go home. Right,
you're
right.
He never really. Yeah, I don't think it. By
so
this
taking
time,
him to the final three in hopes that everybody hated him, that's kind of like out the window at this point. Ty's the guy that now no one's going to vote for. So
I don't know if they went into it thinking that. I don't think that's what they were thinking.
Okay,
but. Jason was just somebody. Jason was just somebody that everybody was fed up with, and they didn't want to be.
Why rock the boat now?
Well, they didn't want him to be able to
manipulate somebody
because they knew right. They didn't want him to be able to manipulate somebody on their alliance, and it was a good idea to just get rid of him because they knew that exact fact that Jason is a sharp-tongued guy and he can come in there and maybe pull somebody away that could cost them the game.
And Jeff brought up the point. Now they got to turn on each other. This is it. So next episode, which we go into predictions, which you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Which is now everybody's got to turn on each other for this.
Right.
Everybody's got to. We got to start seeing cutthroat actions. Ty's been doing it the
whole
game.
Yeah, these are the last couple moves that people are going to be making.
This is good stuff. Given a massage on the beach could be $1 million massage.
That could be $1 million massage for sure.
So what? Give me your prediction.
Okay, for who's getting voted out next week.
What do you think?
Okay,
I'm going to blow your mind.
I really do. I really do see Aubrey or Sydney getting into a little bit of trouble here next week. I do. Joe, though, I'm going to tell you what. Joe is an easy target because it's guilt-free vote.
It is an
you
easy
can
target.
vote Joe off, and nobody's going to give a damn, and he's not going to take it personal. He's just going to.
Thanks for the vacation.
Yeah, right.
Gross.
I'm out of here. I can eat some food and get this. And he's going to hit the gym as soon as he gets on to Ponderosa. So voting him off, he's an easy target. He's got no real relationships.
So your pick is
it's a conservative prediction. I would agree.
Conservatively, Joe.
I would agree that could be very possible.
Joe is just
Without
and the producers. When you think about it, running the show, he's not doing anything for you. He's not doing nothing for you.
He ain't bringing nothing to the show.
But it more
Time
liberal
to bounce.
like, more.
Don't you drag the wounded dog all the way to the end? Yeah, of course you do. They did it with the one girl. They did it with the girl with the broken leg.
Sometimes,
you can do that. I'm
What's
just
wrong with it?
telling
It's
you.
possible.
Okay.
You asked me predictions.
Yeah, it's possible.
And then more.
Is that your conservative prediction?
That's my conservative prediction.
Okay.
But if I want to go
Next.
big time, we'll go Aubrey.
Next.
All right, thank you. Okay, here we go. All right.
Next.
Let's hear the most important
Next.
prediction out here. Okay, here we go.
What is it?
Here we go.
It's going to be Michelle.
Oh,
Joe, listen.
no way.
Joe, Sydney,
Well, Michelle
Joe,
is the one.
Sydney,
Yeah.
and Aubrey are all going to stick together and get rid of Michelle. But that was $1 million massage. You're right. And Ty is trying to. What he's doing is trying to massage mend his ways because he did kind of hurt her.
Oh yeah.
Saying
Yeah.
you've got to go. So maybe he's just give it a nice last couple days on the beach with her. and let everybody else vote her out because he knows those three are tight.
That could be.
All right, Bob's predictions.
That's pretty good.
What do you got, Bobby?
Bobby's predictions.
All right.
What do we got?
Joe's gonna win the immunity. That's. And who? Sydney.
I'd love to see Joe win the immunity
Joe
challenge.
had his chance. Joe had his chance.
What are they doing? Hopscotch out there?
That would be rich.
Is that what they're? That's the challenge.
They're
just
doing
hopscotch,
hopscotch,
or
yeah.
some sort of carnival game. All right.
One of the balloon popping. The darts.
Jesus.
Only if it's like
interrogation
only
technique.
if it's like cornhole or
I would
something.
love to. Yeah,
Joe might-
cornhole.
That's
a good
like
one.
cornhole.
That's a good one.
Joe
I
would
could see Joe winning that.
Yeah.
Joe could probably
Yeah.
be all right at cornhole.
Probably not too bad.
Anyway,
Okay,
It's gonna be-
Charlie.
it's
What
gonna
do
be-
you think, Charlie? Man?
I'm hoping that something crazy happens, like I said, and Ty and Michelle somehow bring Joe into it, and because, like I said, everybody's looking at Joe like, who cares? So screw it, I mean, Joe go with Ty and Michelle. Aubrey gets voted out, and it could be a beautiful thing. We know Ty is sticking around. That's for sure.
better.
Whether or not Michelle goes home, that would be another conservative guess, is that Michelle goes home because she's already the target.
Yeah. That's
So-
what I think.
So Michelle going home, that's obviously a good possibility. But I hope something crazy happens, something stirs
I'd love
up.
to see Aubrey go home.
If Joe was playing
That's
the
who I
game,
would-
Yeah, me
That's
too.
who I'd like to go.
if Joe was really playing the
Aubrey.
game, maybe he would be thinking about different options at this point. Maybe he is playing the game, but we just haven't seen it yet because he's waiting for that perfect moment. He's thinking, hey, I was able to string along enough, be friendly enough to get brought to the end here. Now I'm going to do something crazy. Now, the chances of that, who knows, but let's hope something
It could happen.
crazy.
No, we've seen
Let's
it
hope something
before.
crazy
We've seen the last
I'd like to
ditch
see that.
effort.
Yeah.
But then he makes a move, and then it gets out in the open, and it's very easy then to just say, you know what, he's made a move. We found out. We figured it out. Now let's cut him loose.
Right.
Let's get rid of him now.
Yeah,
The
and
fire's
that's-
big enough.
Yeah, that's very well
Christ.
another possibility. So
That would be an easy vote.
It would be.
we'll find out on episode 13, and I would assume there'll be 14 episodes. So this will be the last 2 episodes coming up.
Yeah,
We'll
this
have-
Right.
next one is the last
we'll have the
usual.
we'll have the grand finale episode,
Mm-hmm.
and so episode 13 will be good. And we saw the preview kind of where Ty is taking advantage of trying to maybe schmooze Michelle into. I mean, but Ty is a sensitive guy. He could be just making up for the fact that, hey, I was voting you out, trying to get you out with everything I had, using my extra vote.
Yeah.
And I
Backfired, it
feel
didn't
bad.
work.
Right, I feel bad because obviously they surround him.
I'm thinking you're
When they get back
a
to camp.
better player.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like
So-
you're a threat,
Forgive and forget.
but you're a threat.
And he's making it up to her.
Yeah.
So,
But
but
maybe
we'll be in episode 13. That'll be next week. As always, any last words?
You
Just,
always got something to say.
Ty's game. Oh yeah, sorry about using the chink comment last week.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
good.
There you
Wow.
go.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Wow.
That
Some
was-
manners out of
That's
you.
big of you.
Wow.
That's nice.
Secondly,
Very good.
I am still voting for Ty to win.
Well, because you
Of
got
course.
money riding on
Of
the guy.
course.
Yeah,
Which is why I'm going for Michelle because
Yes.
she's still in it.
Yeah,
so
I'm going
is
for
that your
Joe.
person?
That's my person right
And you
there.
got Joe.
I've got Joe. Yeah.
Nice.
We all got
Horses
we all
in
got
Nice.
horses in the race.
We could, yeah. So like this could be, if my prediction's correct, we could be the final 3 here. That would be
Right.
excellent. That'd
Right.
be good.
That would be.
That would be pretty
I
fun.
just get a new buff.
How would that work? Yeah, that'd be great.
neat.
So
We'd split the money.
What is it up to? What, 120 or something?
something, I
one
don't
way
know.
or another. But
180.
that'll be episode 13.
Be exciting.
Join us here again next week, guys, and don't forget always subscribe, like, comment,
Comment.
throw them out there.
Wait, isn't there a
Let's hear
birthday
it.
or something we got to call out?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely,
Call
there
it a
is. There
birthday
Happy
here.
absolutely
birthday,
is.
Christian! Right?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, big time.
Happy birthday to Christian, of course.
Oh my goodness.
And
Big happy birthday.
we will see you guys next week. Later.